and gentlemen, welcome to CAW Wrestling Organization. This is CWO Brawl, episode number 1. My name is Mike Talley. I am the voice of the CWO. And making his way to the ring is the general manager of the CWO, Walter O'Leary. And I'm sure he's just making his way to the ring. He's going to have an announcement for us tonight. I'm sure it's concerning the World Heavyweight Championship. And I'm sure he's also just going to welcome the fans to the first ever episode of CWO Brawl. And what a roster we have here in the CWO. This is just an exciting time for CAW Wrestling, making its debut on YouTube. And here's Walter O'Leary. As Walter O'Leary said, tonight is the tournament to crown the World Heavyweight Championship. And our first matchup of that tournament is going to pit Tank Morgan versus Aaron Tyler. Both men tag team specialists. Tank Morgan, formerly part of the TCAW, the Army of Two with his brother Stephen Morgan. And Aaron Tyler is part of the American Saints tag team here in the CWO. So he's getting a shot here. He could potentially be the World Heavyweight Champion if he were to win out tonight. And in just a few, or actually in 4 weeks, at the first ever CWO CPV Night of Glory, he could win the World Tag Team Championship. Be a double champion here in the CWO to start things off. Tank Morgan making his way to the ring. This is Tank Morgan in his history as a professional wrestler, his first time alone. He's always been part of a tag team with his brother Stephen. Stephen Morgan not coming back to the CWO after the reboot. Tank Morgan staying. He's now going to try his hand at singles wrestling, and he's in the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. Just what he wanted. Here comes Aaron Tyler. Aaron Tyler, the smallest competitor here in the CWO, only standing at 5'9", on the American Saints tag team along with Hunter Ethan. But don't let the 5'9" small stature fool you. This guy is plenty powerful. Tell by his physique, he is looks like he has a little bit of power to him. He's got quickness. He's got the technical ability. So don't sleep on Aaron Tyler, even though he's given up 6 inches to Tank Morgan, who's 6'2", probably about, probably about 40 or 50 pounds to Tank Morgan. Collar and elbow tie-up to start things off here. Into a front face lock. Now a rear waist lock by Aaron Tyler into a wrist lock. Got some chain wrestling, a kick to the stomach, and now just punching and kicking Tank Morgan. Tank Morgan with a block. Punching Aaron Tyler, now just wailing on Aaron Tyler. And this is what Tank Morgan does. He's a brawler. He's not a technical wrestler by any means, but don't let that fool you, because he can go with the best of them as far as the technical wrestling, but he prefer to stick with the brawls. And there's a big forearm smash right to the face. That jumping knee right to the throat. As I was saying earlier, CWO episode number 1 making its debut here on YouTube and debuting as part of the UWC, the United Wrestling Circuit, along with other great CAW organizations, AWF, MWL, NWL, ULW, and JWF. A great collection of CAW wrestling at the United Wrestling Circuit, as Tank just leveling, Aaron Tyler, and a bulldog to follow, and Aaron Tyler's in trouble. Tank Morgan going for the pinfall, could end it 1, and just a 1 count. Aaron Tyler able to roll out of the pin. Front face lock. Oh, and a big uppercut. Tank now with Irish whip into the ropes. And a big flapjack, and Tank Morgan using the size advantage are taking advantage of his size and the size and weight advantage that he has on Aaron Tyler. Now just punching away. Aaron Tyler with a block, trying to get some momentum back in his favor. Aaron Tyler and Hunter Ethan, the American Saints, have been tag teaming for many, many years. And what's this? Oh, nice springboard crossbody onto Tank Morgan. Ew, and a nice neck breaker. And now what's Aaron Tyler doing? Just punching away at Tank Morgan. A little ground and pound, showing that he can be physical too. Oh, and a huge clothesline, throwing all 220 pounds of his body onto Tank Morgan. Tank weighing about 275. There's a forearm smash going to the top rope. This is interesting. Oh, and a big clubbing blow from the top rope. Go for the pin. 1, 2, and just a 2 count as Aaron Tyler is able to keep the match going. Now Tank once again just leveling Aaron Tyler, and Aaron Tyler is down. Tank Morgan setting up for a big boot right to the face. And Tank Morgan in complete control as he's been through most of this matchup. Aaron Tyler hasn't really been able to get any momentum in his favor. Oh, misses Anita's Tank. Aaron Tyler, oh, and a big kick to the back of the head. Tank Morgan now in trouble. Aaron Tyler, oh, and a big clubbing elbow right to the temple. Going to the top rope. What's he setting up for here? Diving elbow from the top rope. Going for the pin. What an upset. 1, 2, and just a 1 count actually. Ref signals 1. And Tank Morgan with a drop toe hold, face crusher, face buster into the canvas, side headlock, and an exploder suplex, just tossing the 50 pounds lighter Aaron Tyler across the ring. There's a knee right to the chest. Tank Morgan, the strong Irish whip right into the turnbuckle. Oh, and a nice, just a huge DDT. Huge DDT onto Aaron Tyler and a drop kick right to the temple. And Tank Morgan trying to play to the crowd a little bit, get the crowd behind him. Battle of 2 relative fan favorites. And what's Tank Morgan set up for here? Dragging Tyler into the middle of the ring. Oh, and there's a spinning back fist. The spinning back fist by Tank Morgan. Oh, and could he be going for the TKO right here? Could he be going for the TKO, running to the ropes? Oh, and there's the TKO. That running knee right to the temple, right to the side of the head. And Aaron Tyler is out cold. This has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. And Tank Morgan is advancing to the quarterfinals of World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. He will be facing the winner of the Tyler Slade Reggie Flash match, which will come up later here tonight. So Tank Morgan with an impressive display here in the opening round of the CWO World Heavyweight Championship Tournament, seemingly easily defeating Aaron Tyler. Aaron Tyler has another chance for gold in the coming weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it's the next match in the CWO World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Kyle Cain versus Malice. Definite size and weight advantage going for Malice here. Quickness going for Kyle Cain. And to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I think Kyle Cain is in all sorts of trouble in this matchup. Kyle Cain from Bismarck, North Dakota. Small town boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mention, forgive me, that we are here at the National Guard Armory in Cleveland, Tennessee. Good old Cleveland, Tennessee, hometown for Mike Talley. Making our way up through I-75 to Knoxville, Tennessee. We're in the Thompson Bowling Arena. In just 4 weeks, we're going to have the first ever CPV Night of Glory. Kyle Cain's made his way to the ring. Now we're awaiting the arrival of Malice. Not much is known about Malice, other than the fact that he's 6'10", 314 pounds, and there he is. Big, big man is Malice. Not someone you want to get on their bad side. I think that goes without saying. And he's from wherever he damn well pleases. I'll go with that. I'm not going to argue with Malice at all. You know, wherever he wants to be from, that's fine by me. But as I said, 6'10", 314 pounds, going up against a 6' tall, 215-ish pounds. That's Kyle Cain. So almost a foot taller and 100 pounds heavier is Malice. You gotta wonder what is Kyle Cain's strategy going into this matchup, as he is the clear underdog. Most of the time, size and weight, or the size advantage, usually wins out. I mean, we've seen miracles before in in CAW Wrestling, so it's gonna be interesting to see what this matchup holds. Referee calls for the bell. Oh, and there's a big boot right to start things off. Malice not wasting any time, and an elbow to the back of the head. Malice using his size and weight advantage already. First thing the match. Oh my God, and a big boot and just stepping on his chest. And just clubbing blows to Kyle Cain. And Kyle Cain, and there's a discus clothesline and a splash. 100 extra pounds just caving in Kyle Cain's chest. Picks him up. A fireman's carry slam. And Kyle Cain is in all sorts of trouble. Malice really just can take his time here. I mean, Kyle Cain is in all sorts of trouble. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's a reversal. What's happening? Oh, Kyle Cain celebrating. And Malice making him pay. Oh, Kyle Cain with a block. There's a punch. There's a couple forearms or elbows. There's a knife edge chop in the corner. Another knife edge chop. Oh, went for another one. 3 times, not the charm for Kyle Cain. There's an Irish whip into the corner, a hard one. And then an abdominal stretch, just stretching the solar plexus. But Malice, that is not his game. He is not a submission specialist. There's a big uppercut. And Kyle Cain trying to mount some offense. Oh, and a huge clothesline by Malice. And I think the end is near for Kyle Cain. Picks him up and slams him down. 1, 2, 3, and Malice with just a dominating performance, advancing to the quarterfinals, where he's going to face the winner of the Pierre St. Acorazado match, which is actually coming up next. And in my opinion, doesn't matter who wins that matchup. I think Malice may have just signed his ticket to the finals of the CWO World Heavyweight Championship tournament. There's some good competitors in this tournament, but Malice, the biggest and the strongest out of all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back to Devin Masterson. Apparently, Pierre St. not one to make big speeches, I guess. His contest, the opening round contest, Pierre St. versus Acorazado, in what is the international matchup of the evening. Pierre St. from Savigny, France. This has got to be one of the most interesting pieces of entrance music I have ever heard for a professional wrestler. St. weighing at 246 earlier today in the official weigh-ins. But, I mean, I can't get past this entrance music. I mean, you know, most of the time you hear some kind of metal or rap or something like that, and Pierre St. going with some violin and piano music. But Pierre St. John, he is definitely a person who likes the finer things of life. His words, not mine. Pierre St. John loves himself, and that goes without saying. Takes great pride in his physique and in his hair and his appearance. And like the fans really care all that much about Pierre St. John, fans not taking kindly to Pierre St. John and his better-than-you attitude on his way to the ring. And here comes the Mexican legend, the Mexican luchador, Acorazado, which, just so everyone knows, means battleship in English. So there you go, your little translation, foreign language tip of the day. Acorazado, a big man, 6'3", 265 pounds. Built like a battleship once he takes his shirt off. I mean, you'll see for yourself. He is kind of a prototypical luchador when you look at it. Has a good array of power moves, fast-paced, high-flying moves. Kind of a good mix of moveset for Acorazado. And definitely hyping the crowd here. Oh, Pierre St. John with a couple of elbows. Pierre St. John likes to set up for that Indian Deathlock, which is his finisher. There's a block by St. John, a kick to the gut, which puts Acorazado down. Went for a punch, but missed. Acorazado now with a front face lock. Oh, misses to a knee to the gut. Pierre St. John with some elbows. Once again, blocked by Acorazado. Oh, a knife edge chop. Oh, you just hear that echoing through the arena. Goes into the ropes. Oh, and a nice drop kick by Acorazado. And Pierre St. John's in trouble. Belly to back suplex. Pierre St. John now he's just scroggy against the ropes. What's Acorazado setting up for here? Oh, and a slingshot suplex connects. Now he's setting up for, looks like an armbar, but Pierre St. John able to get to the ropes. Dodges out of the way. Oh, and there's a knife edge chop. Another one. 3 times the charm? No. They say he's going to go. Oh! 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 Vicious elbows right to the side of the head. Oh, and a kick right to the small of the back. And Pierre St. John, for all the fineries that is Pierre St. John, he's not afraid to get down and dirty and brawl. And there's a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Nicely done. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and barely a 2 count. Acorazado able to kick out. And a textbook suplex by Pierre St. John. Gives another kick to the back. What's he setting up for here? Oh, he's going to the top rope. Acorazado is up. Oh! Reversal into a power slam. That should be at 1, 2, and Pierre St. John able to kick out. I think Pierre St. John maybe was going for a blockbuster. Oh, and there's a nice head scissors takedown. Or Frankenstein, whatever you want to call it. And a German suplex. That's what I was telling you. He's got some power moves up. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and not quite enough. Acorazado showing the high-flying, quick, fast-paced ability with that head scissors takedown, Frankenstein, or whatever you want to call it, Hurricanrana. And then hits him with a power move, which was the German suplex. Oh, what's Pierre St. John doing here? 2. And then hits a German suplex, a trifecta of maneuvers by Pierre St. John. Could this be enough? 1, 2, and no. Acorazado getting the shoulder up. Both men pulling out all the stops here. Oh, and there goes St. John. Pierre St. John working on the leg now. No, not working on the arm, but maybe trying to soften up Acorazado for that Indian Deathlock. Working on the legs, which is exactly what he needs to do. And once again, stomping the knee down into the canvas. Acorazado's against the ropes. Misses with a clothesline. And what's Pierre St. Oh, and a huge clothesline. Big clothesline by Pierre St. Front face lock into a rear waist lock. Knocks out the knee. Just working on those legs. Oh, and I think he's set up for the Indian Deathlock here. No, he's not setting up for them. I apologize. Not setting up for the Indian Deathlock. Oh, and Acorazado hops back up. Acorazado looks pissed. I don't know what Pierre St. John's doing. Oh, and there's a big jumping clothesline by Acorazado. Helps Pierre St. Oh, there's a punch to the face. Another punch to the face. Sends him in. Nope, there's a reversal. Into a face buster. Oh, and a huge spine buster by Acorazado. And what's Acorazado going for here? Nope, there's some elbows right to the back, or right to the front of the face. Oh no, clubbing blow to the back of the head. And once again, working on the legs. And is he setting up for it now? No, I think he was setting up for it. Acorazado kicks out of it. Hits another nice hurricanrana. Takes him out. Set up for a little rolling thunder. And there's that Lucha Libre quick style I was telling you about. Oh, could he be possibly setting up for his finisher? That power bomb backstabber combination has him up. Power bomb backstabber combination. I gotta learn the name of that move. That should be a 1, 2, 3, and Acorazado does it. But I would want to say to the congratulations to Acorazado. I mean, that is a huge victory. Your first appearance here in the CWO. Get a huge win. You advance to the quarterfinals of the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Your prize, you have to face Malice. So I think Acorazado should, celebrate a good, hard-fought victory here. But he's got his work cut out for him in the quarterfinals. But Acorazado advancing to the next round. And now coming up next, our final opening round contest. The winner of this match will face Tank Morgan in the quarterfinals. It's Reggie Flash versus Tyler Slade. Reggie Flash, the energy of the CWO. There's not very many people in the CWO that can match the amount of energy that Reggie Flash has. I mean, look, he's dancing to the ring. Everyone else has sort of made their way quickly to the ring to get ready for their matchup. But he's going to take the time to showboat. He is an entertainer, is Reggie Flash, which that's really what this industry is all about. I mean, it's about the in-ring product, but you want to entertain the fans, and Reggie Flash has no problem entertaining the fans. Reggie Flash, hailing from Sarasota, Florida. I like Sarasota. I like the West Coast beaches of Florida more than the East Coast beaches. They're cleaner, a little bit nicer. The water is bluer, if that makes any sense to anybody. Kind of clearer to see through. Nice beaches in Sarasota. But anyway, enough about travel tips. Back to the action. Final opening round contest in the CWO World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Here comes Tyler Slade. Tyler Slade, not one to lack confidence here in the CWO. He says he's the Superman of the CWO, as you can tell by the S logo on his chest. Although that's not really a Superman logo per se, but I'm pretty sure it just means Slade, but he calls himself the Superman of the CWO. Hailing from Glendale, Arizona. Tyler Slade's finisher is the devastating... Excuse me, folks, sorry about that. A little bit distracted. His finisher is the go to sleep. Tyler Slade, as I said, does not lack confidence. Spoke with him earlier in the evening. Actually, more like earlier in the day. And he said he firmly expects to win the CWO Heavyweight Championship. That he already started to write his winner's speech, which will take place at episode number 2. So whoever wins will get some time on the mic to talk about their victory. And he said he's already begun writing his speech. So, but Reggie Flash starting, there's that energy, starting with a flurry, not wasting any time. Oh, and Tyler Slade taking a bit of a breather here, not letting Reggie Flash gain the momentum. What's Reggie Flash setting up for here? Oh, went for something, but crashed and burned. Tyler Slade just stepping out of the way. Oh, and a belly-to-back suplex on the outside. And that's the opening that Tyler Slade needed. Tyler Slade, when he tastes blood, he goes for the kill. And there's a big drop kick. And that was that I don't know what he was, that springboard. I don't know what Reggie Flash was going for. Maybe it looked like a clothesline or a crossbody or something, but crashed and burned, and Tyler Slade is making him pay for it. Irish whip into the corner. There's a knee to the gut. And what Slade's setting up for here at the top rope. Oh, and an elbow off the, not really top rope, the middle rope, second rope. Oh, and a forearm right to the bridge of the nose, and Reggie Flash, ever since crashing and burning, has not been able to get any momentum back. Got a camel clutch here by Slade. There's a kick to the gut. Now Slade just punching and kicking Reggie Flash. Hits a big scoop slam. Tyler Slade trying to pick his way. Flash pushing him away. Oh, there's a big elbow. Nice flash back there. And going to the top rope. Went for a corkscrew, looked like a corkscrew senton, but Slade gets out of the way, and once again, Flash going for the high-flying maneuvers and crashing and burning. Belly-to-belly suplex. And Slade pumping up here. He's feeling it. As I said, the winner of this match will face Tank Morgan in the next round, the quarterfinals. Will take part a little bit later. There was a back elbow. What's he going here? Oh, a headlock spike DDT. And I think this is all she wrote for Reggie Flash. Tyler Slade always setting up for the go to sleep. Go to sleep by Tyler Slade. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, using the generic titles for maneuvers. We got a 1, 2, 3, and that is all she wrote for Reggie Flash. Tyler Slade advances to the quarterfinals and will face Tank Morgan, which will come up in just a little bit. As I was saying, I apologize for using the generic names for maneuvers. Guys just haven't told me the names of their finishers yet. What can I say? I can only do what I can do. And just look at Tyler Slade, as I said, does not lack confidence. Barking at the crowd here. Tyler Slade with an impressive victory. Reggie Flash trying to go high flying, and it bit him right in the backside. Twice crashing and burning. Tyler Slade taking advantage of the win. And as I said, coming up just a few minutes, it's the first quarterfinals contest between Tyler Slade and Tank Morgan. But folks, that is coming up in just a little bit. Stay tuned.